Good morning, y'all. Well, it is day 146, and I am leaving Ethan Pond very slowly. It is rocky and muddy right here. But we kind of have a new game plan, and logistically we're going to stay out here an extra day before we get into Gorham, North New Hampshire, and I think we'll be fine. We're going to stay at Menza Hut tonight, but there's a camping area beside it, so we'll probably just be camping there. But I think we can get a resupply as well. And better news is that we saw on gut hooks that there's a guy doing trail magic in about 3 miles down here at the road we're going to cross. So he kind of broadcast that on gut hook. So yeah, we're going to be there in time for that, hopefully. That's always nice, and give us a little extra food too, since we're going to be out here an extra day. Do have short day, only 9 miles, but definitely some more elevation, and we're actually going to start up the track on Mount Washington. And there was a lot of other reasons that we're staying an extra day, but one is it's supposed to rain this afternoon, possibly into the evening, which means you really can't go too far up Mount Washington. A couple weeks ago, they had really bad weather up there. It snowed. They had to evacuate and treat 15 or 20 people for hypothermia, and one man died. So you got to take Mount Washington serious. It is a real force, so to speak. It's really cold up there, and the wind really blows. Documented wind speeds over 200 miles an hour. So if they say don't go, you probably should heed their advice with respect to the AMC and the park rangers and everybody else around here. So yeah, it's supposed to be prettier tomorrow, and hopefully we'll summit Mount Washington tomorrow, which, by the way, is it's up there. It's like 6,200 feet, so it's above 6,000. So it's pretty right now. It's just rocky and muddy, and we got to get going. So let's get going. We are now in the White Mountains National Forest. It encompasses about 800,000 acres in New Hampshire and a small area in Maine as well. But it also covers 1/4 of all of New Hampshire. These mountains are the most rugged in New England, and it's considered the toughest section of the entire AT by many thru hikers. It includes several mountain ranges, which are the Franconia, the Sandwich, the Carter Maria, the Kinsmans, and the Mahoosucs, which straddles the New Hampshire-Maine border. In all, there are 48 peaks in New Hampshire, greater than 4,000 feet. As expected, the mountains, many rivers, streams, and lakes made this area one of the last to be settled. Not until after the end of the French and Indian War in 1763 did any settlers arrive here. By the 1800s, many small but prosperous towns appeared, and most of the prosperity came from the utilizing the abundant forest resources. There are hundreds of mills, dozens of mines and logging railroads, granite quarries, and even lime and charcoal kilns through this entire area. And there are still remnants of logging camps, railroad grades, and mill dams, as well as cellar holes and stone walls, which we've talked about before, all of which are invaluable, non-reusable, and are protected by law. Hey y'all, so day 146 coming to an end. Obviously tenting here at the Mizpah hut and tent site. We did about 9.5 miles today. Two mountains, but one really big climb. We left the Ethan Pond campsite this morning, went down the mountain 3 miles, and had some trail magic at the bottom, so that was kind of nice. And then right after that went straight up Mount Webster, which was over 3,000 feet elevation gain in 3 miles. So that was a tough one going up there. And then after that, we went on. The next mountain was Mount Jackson, and we got over that and pulled in here just as it was beginning to rain. So that's the good thing. But again, we're all tenting, and that is thunder you hear in the background. So we're hoping that the storm's going to be blowing out of here in the next hour or two. But it's supposed to be pretty tomorrow, which is what we were hoping, and the reason we set it up this way. Tomorrow's Mount Washington, and that's over 6,000 feet, so I think it's 6,288. And it's rained like crazy rain, like, sideways, and hail and everything else over the last 2 or 3 days up there. There's a weather cam that they have up there that you can check the weather just any given day, and it's pretty frightening. It's atrocious. I think I mentioned that several people got treated for hypothermia a few weeks ago. One person died. So yeah, you got to pick your days. And tomorrow's supposed to be pretty and clear, but it is supposed to be 50 to 60 mile an hour gale winds. So hang on to your hat. So we'll do that tomorrow, and then get over that side and go down. And I think Rocket Man and I are going to stay in the hut, which again, you have to call and get reservations, and it's more expensive than, a hostel or anything, but it's the only thing up here. So we haven't done that yet. We're going to do that, treat ourselves. They do serve you dinner and breakfast, so that's the nice thing. So we're going to do that tomorrow. That's the Madison hut. Again, we're in the presidential range, so there's a lot of presidents' names here. So that being James Madison, of course. So we'll stay there tomorrow, and then summit Madison the next day, and then on into Gorham. But tough day, sweaty day, rainy day, a lot of rocks, but it makes all the difference in the world when you just do 9 or 10 miles versus some of those 14, 15, 16 mile days that we were doing. Those are just, for me, they're just really, really tough on the knees and the ankles and the feet. So yeah, we made some good decisions, pulling back. Probably not going to summit on August 15th like we had hoped, but You know, it's going to be pushed down, you know, a few more days till we get there. But all is good. Kind of got my confidence back, feeling a little better. I did want to mention that back at the Notch Hostel, I was just kind of so down and out, I forgot to say it, but I put the picture in there. I ran into Mishap and Amethyst. I'd seen them way back in Virginia. They were doing some shakedown hikes, and they started their Sobo a few weeks ago at Katahdin, so we passed each other at the hostel. It was kind of nice to see them again, talk and chat, see what's going on ahead of me, what I can expect. And they're really nice people. They got a nice YouTube channel as well, so check them out over there. And then the other thing is that lo and behold, I just ran into Jay, who I hiked with a lot way back in Pennsylvania. So I've caught up with him, and his girlfriend Pocket Rocket is hiking with him. But yeah, they're here as well, and so it was good catching up with him and seeing him again. And of course, he's got, you know, a big channel. He's got, I don't know, it's like 20,000 viewers now or something. So yeah, he's doing well. And that's it. Just me, Rocket Man, and the British guys, and we're all hanging together still. And we may stay at the hut tomorrow, as I mentioned, and they're probably going to push on, but we'll see them down the line somewhere else. And that's it. Better spirits. So, you know, I'm going to finish. You know, I was kind of worried there for a minute, but had my moment. I hadn't had that the whole trail. And my wife said, God, I've never seen you like this. And I was like, yeah, she's got to hang in there. You got to hang in there. So she gave me a lot more confidence. So thanks. And that's it. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Thanks, y'all. Bye-bye.